Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday. It is April 8th, and you're watching the Morning Brew with Travis and Joy. And I haven't had a cup of coffee yet, but I'm ready to go.
It's Thursday.
Joy just reminded me that it's Thursday.
You don't even know what day of the week it is.
I know it's Thursday.
No, you don't. You said Tuesday.
Here goes the eye itch again like yesterday. What's the deal?
I don't know what the deal is. So happy Thursday. It's almost Friday.
It's Friday Eve.
Yep.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
You're not feeling it today. I can tell.
Feeling what? It's rainy. It's rainy.
What's that have to do with anything?
Everything.
Really?
Yes, everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Your life is determined on if it's raining or not?
No, but it totally makes a difference as far as like whether you pop out of bed and you're like, let's go, or whether you're like, oof, like if you could bundle in and like curl up and be in a ball with a blanket and a good book, that would be where I was. So are you giving a weather report today?
Wet.
Okay.
It's going to rain the majority of the day.
Ladies, I'm giving you a weather report by the hair, okay? It's a frizzy day. Use all the hair product. It is frizzy, really frizzy. It's humid. You probably don't even care. But no, you don't care. But I'm telling you, ladies, wear all the hair product. It's bad one today. Just ponytail. Just go for it.
What?
You don't understand that. You do not understand that. You do not understand the fact that weather has everything to do with hair. Did you know that? Yeah. So on the nice, like sunny days, your hair lays down nice. And then on the days that it's
say hi to some people.
Rainy and humid, it's like, and that's what my hair's doing today.
Okay. So, well, good morning, Les.
It's raining today.
Les, it's morning.
Les, wear all the hair products.
Put frizz in your hair.
No, not frizz. You don't want frizz.
Good morning, Bob. I'll let Les have some frizz. Good morning, Chuck.
You don't need frizz.
Dave and Nancy.
The ladies are going to understand.
Nancy.
Okay, I'm just telling you, the ladies are going to understand that. Andrew, wear all the hair product.
Andrew, all your hair product.
Your hair is going to frizz today.
Dude, your beard's going to go poof.
If that was a real thing,
Mark, good morning.
You would get me. You really would get me.
Morning, Sean.
The Morning Brew gurus. Is that how you spell? I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never spelled gurus in my life.
Guru or anything.
That's clever though. I like.
Good morning, Kevin and Pandora. More Pandora, I think. And Scott and Brenda. Good morning to you. Joe in her basement.
That was a very gentle reminder of what day of the week it was for you. They said happy Thursday.
I know.
Instead of Tuesday.
Thursday. It's been a weird week because of Easter and I took Monday off.
Yep.
Weird.
All right. There's a lady that's going to understand. Mary's got curly hair with me. So.
How about John?
John is not as hair challenged as you guys. I don't remember, but I know he's not.
Tanya, right?
Yeah, Tanya would understand that. Anybody who has a bit of curl in their hair is completely going to understand me.
Tina.
So, Travis could totally rock.
Oh, here we go. Scott says.
No, that's not Scott. That's Brenda.
Scott says, I feel ya. My hair hates rain.
Yes, Brenda, is that not the case?
Scott, I'm sorry about your hair.
Like our hair is a better weather indicator than the
meteorologist.
Mark
says that I could rock the ponytail.
He did wear a ponytail in high school.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, just like a little nub.
No, I did not.
You're
lying to them.
No, you pulled it back.
I never had a ponytail.
Okay, you didn't wear it. We put one in.
And my hair wasn't long enough to do a ponytail.
I straightened it for high school graduation.
I was rocking a mullet.
True story. Yeah, this little ring of curls, and we straightened it underneath the graduation cap.
Let's keep going.
A cutie.
Let's keep going. Chris Bartlett, careful of your hair.
Yep, wear the hair product.
Oh, it's Thursday. That's a coffee term, maybe.
That's clever.
It's Thursday.
Yep. Wanda's got it. It's lots of mousse for your hair.
Lots of mousse. Mousse.
It's a hair
How
product.
would you put a mousse on your head?
He doesn't understand. It's a hair product. So yeah.
Do you have mousse?
I don't use mousse. I use the other stuff.
Is mousse really, is it a brand or is it
it's a type of product.
Mousse.
So there can be different brands of mousse.
I thought that was a dessert. Chocolate mousse.
He's gonna struggle,
isn't it?
Yes, but that's spelled differently than the than the mousse of like.
I'm with you,
animals.
Ben.
So
My hair lays down nice every day.
This is not a struggle that some men can understand.
Mary says she gets it.
Yeah. See, Mary, I knew you've got
You guys
curly hair
don't.
too.
See,
Yep.
Janie uses elk.
All right.
I like that.
All right. You've got Travis's humor going there. Okay. All right. So anyway, what you got for us this morning? I just want to add that, or I just want to say that I contributed this morning to the content.
You always contribute.
No, I contributed to content. Though.
Hey, did you look at this story? A morning cup of coffee not only charges you up, but the leftovers have reinvigorated forests. In South America, where the pulp of the from the coffee plants, they're using it to compost back into like the forest areas, and it's good for composting. I was at a coffee shop yesterday, and someone came in to get the grounds for their garden. We should start saving all of our grounds for your parents' garden. They like our fish heads.
I don't know a single thing about plants, anything.
Good, because today on the brew, as we've already said on the little teaser, it's this or that with you. And we're going to do it gardening style.
No, we're not.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, this is awful.
Or vegetable, but yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't read the teaser guys at all, so I never know what's coming.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to ask you some, first of all, we're going to do with just vegetables. And you're going to give.
What in my choice is this or that, whether it's a vegetable or fruit?
No,
or
just which one
which one I like. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right. If you're a green thumb, I am not. So like that's if you haven't caught on to the fact that if it is green, it does not last very long. I have a beautiful plant that needs to be planted and I don't know how to plant it.
Carrot or broccoli?
Oh, broccoli. I'm gonna go with broccoli. I like both.
Really? Mm-hmm. Asparagus or cauliflower?
Oh man, these are hard. These are not supposed to be hard. Oh, this is awful. It's early in the morning. Both.
No, it's this or that.
Really well done asparagus. Cauliflower can be in between, like,
wrapped in bacon.
Like well done asparagus. I'm gonna go with asparagus. Really want an asparagus patch. Did I mention that yesterday? I want an asparagus patch. Okay, keep going.
Corn or cucumber?
Oh, why do these have to be so hard? Sweet corn on the cob.
You guys can play along too.
Yeah. This should not be hard this morning, and it is. Okay.
Eggplant or green pepper?
Green pepper.
Lettuce or mushroom?
Lettuce. I like both.
Onion or potato?
Oh, that's a weird question. Those are two different. Like onion is a seasoning on something.
It says onion or potato.
Okay. I use onion.
I'm just going off my list.
I use onion more, but I'm gonna go with potato because potato would be an actual dish.
Pumpkin or red pepper?
Red pepper. Unless it's pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving.
You have to eat this. Tomato or beetroot?
Tomato. Don't like either unless it's in pico
beets
form. No,
does anyone like beets?
People like beets.
I don't know why.
People like beets.
They're
and
disgusting.
Did you know that people roast beets and they kind of like them and they're very healthy for you? Yeah, there you go.
Beetroots roasted over an open fire.
Okay, let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
That's not pleasant.
Brussels sprouts or sweet peas?
Oh, Brussels sprouts, hands down, hands down.
No,
interesting little.
No, snap peas.
Oh,
Brussels sprouts are snap peas.
I told you it's not supposed to be hard. Doggone it. Okay, both.
Brussels sprouts are snap peas.
Brussels sprouts. Interesting thing is I hated them as a kid though. Like hated them. My mom used to boil them and they were disgusting, but I've learned how to cook them in a different way. So Mom, I love you, but I hated them with a passion. That and liver and onions and Spam and salmon patties.
Keep going. This
top 4 things that I hated as a kid that we had to eat.
Wow, you got that bonus. What were the top 4?
I can right off the top of my head. Brussels sprouts, liver and onions, salmon patties, and Spam.
I like salmon patties.
No, you got those little eye things in them that you have
We've
to
never
squish.
had any of those at the Spencer house because of that.
Brussels
list.
sprouts.
Oh,
We have, yeah, but we don't cook them like that.
Beets. Everybody's man.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to beat it. I beat up on the beets. Everybody's like, look at this. Like
They love the beets.
look at this. Love beets.
Love beets.
Beets. Pickled beets. I like beets. Thank you, Scott and Brenda. No beets.
All right, what else you got?
Beets.
Beets are good for you.
Why is everybody?
Brussels sprouts are good for you too. Okay, keep moving.
Cucumber or no zucchini or radish. That's easy.
Zucchini or zucchini.
Artichoke or leek.
Artichoke.
A leek? I thought a leek was an onion.
I think it is. But salmon patties are not good.
I like salmon patties.
Okay. Never had them.
Cabbage or celery? I know that for you.
Cabbage or celery? Celery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had to process that one.
Garlic or basil?
Now we're into herbs.
It's still
Garlic.
a vegetable.
Garlic. Love garlic on all the things.
Yeah, we are in. I got
You don't want to stay around me.
rosemary
Garlic.
or oregano. Oh, yeah, we got into
Oregano? I'm not a great cook. Like we're figuring this out very quickly here. Not a great cook. What else?
that was
Is that it?
Exhausted it.
Okay.
Chickpeas or lentil? I'm sorry, it's just on there. Like chickpeas or lentil?
Chickpeas.
Chickpeas.
I've had a chickpea salad before.
Well, you make
And
hummus.
Mhm.
Hummus.
Yep. All right.
So, gardening tips. We don't garden at all,
We've tried.
but we like to eat vegetables. So,
That's a problem.
So,
Aldi's is really good.
we're a big fan
reasonable
of
price.
the produce section in farmers market and
Mhm.
friends who give us stuff out of their gardens.
Yep.
And your parents who,
We're very supportive of gardeners.
yes,
We just
Yes.
can't do it.
we love
really
we love you
tried.
gardeners so much that if you have excess,
It's we'll even pay you for it. Just
I think I got discouraged when we got married, and can we mention names on the Ryan family in Mattoon. We live next door to them.
oh yeah.
I grew a tomato plant. and
Travis had tomato jealousy
he grew tomato plants,
right next to each other.
and they were literally on the same fence line.
If you guys
And
know Scott and Marla Ryan, somebody tag them.
Scott put together this PVC piping system that irrigated his. He pre-conditioned the soil in some way that I don't know, like he piped in the nuclear power plant or something.
No, he was
And
very
his
confident.
tomatoes were this big and red, and mine were like this and disgusting.
Did you ever steal any off the vine? I don't know the answer to this. Did you ever take one off the vine?
I may have.
Without asking?
Oh, I think he said. I'm sure he said.
He gave you permission. I'm really sorry if he ever took any off
I
the
don't
vine,
remember.
Scott.
No, I think I only did when he was out there, and he's like, "You want a tomato?"
Oh, okay. Well,
And I'm
that's
like,
different.
and I'm like,
We have tried. We actually even tried that. We tried this straw bale thing one time. I tried it, and
that
I
was
did.
a joke.
We tried the
That was
straw
a
bale
mess to
thing, and you
clean
put
up.
it inside the straw bale. That did not go well. Turns out you got to water those too.
So this is what we decided: if the kids and the dog wouldn't complain that they're hungry, they would die also.
Pretty much.
Our plants don't say anything, so they
die.
They die.
Yeah.
Joy has no green thumb. We do not have green thumbs. We cannot grow anything. We can't grow grass in our backyard.
We've tried.
We've got areas of our yard that I cannot get grass to grow. I grow people.
I killed a cactus.
You did. We bought these cool little cactuses at Scottsdale when we were out there with Brett and Lisa, and they came home, and within a month or two, they're dead.
They lasted the longest out of everything, but they
It's because
still
you
died.
didn't know they were dead until it finally just went.
Well, no, it just withered up.
Oh my!
They
lands.
dehydrate. So, all right, 7 o'clock.
The only time our grass grows is where the dog goes to the bathroom. We don't pick up the poop, and there's big old bursts of
Okay,
grass.
let's-
Like, oh, look at all this grass.
Let's move on. That's not pleasant for Thursday morning.
Oh, here's one. Cayenne pepper or
Turmeric.
yeah.
Do you not know what turmeric is?
I'll go with pepper. I like spicy food.
I don't know if I've ever used either one, except I did use turmeric in like a chicken marsala.
Jenny says Beats Bears
Battlestar
Galactica. It's a show.
Oh.
Sorry, Jenny. She lives under a rock. You know that.
I don't watch. So.
Okay. So yeah, that's our gardening episode. We give you 0 tips. We know nothing. Nothing. The value of today's episode is 0 if you're looking for advice on gardening. I can tell you, don't come to our garden. Don't follow us.
We can give you all of the places to go for good vegetables. Not our house though. Okay.
We can tell you how to eat vegetables, how to cook.
That's really
that'll be a whole nother episode on the ways you can cook vegetables. And
we're not even that great at cooks though.
I know.
So
grill and air fryer. And,
all right, let's move on.
I love it. I can't wait till
here we go.
Veggie season. All you people who like healthy food.
May grilling begin.
It's almost, well, it's not almost veggie season, but you guys are planting, so that's good. The verse is coming out of my Bible reading plan because I was way behind after Easter, a week of Easter, and I was reading my Bible, just not the plan.
So you caught up. I
caught up, and yesterday I was struck by this verse in Deuteronomy chapter 8.
All right.
Verse 15, 16, and 17.
I'm waiting with everybody else.
So this is Old Testament, Deuteronomy, talking about how God had helped his people. Okay. He led you, and then he's helping. You're smiling
because you can keep on explaining before you read it.
Let's just read it.
Okay.
He led you through the vast and dreadful wilderness, that thirsty and waterless land with its venomous snakes and scorpions. So let's break that down, shall we? What was the conditions like?
Pretty bleak.
Let's give some more descriptive. Why are you elbowing me?
Because I think the point you're trying to get to is a little farther than
wilderness, thirsty, waterless, venomous snakes. Sounds like us. Not us, but it sounds like the world we live in, the hardships, the conditions are tough at times.
I got you. I wasn't following you there, but yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. I mean, it's just they were going through some really hard times. We go through really hard times. They literally had hard times,
physically.
Yeah. And so then this is what the Lord reminded them. He brought you water out of a rock. He gave you manna to eat in the wilderness, something your ancestors had never known, to humble and test you so that in the end, it might go well with you. So he's like, even when it was a dreadful wilderness and you were thirsty and waterless, he actually provided you water out of a rock. You remember that story?
I do.
Your dad preached that story in Mexico. My first mission trip to Mexico, he preached the story of water from a rock.
I think this verse reminds me that God provides what we need and can take it from places that we don't see it coming, because the water came from a rock, which in the natural would never ever happen. And then the manna was not necessarily what they wanted, but it was enough. And then
he says this before you get too deep into that.
Sorry.
He did all this so you would never say to yourself, I have achieved this wealth with my own strength and energy.
That right there is like the whole point of it.
I know.
That's
it. He did this so you rely on God. You depend on God, not on yourself.
So that you always say you are enough.
You remember God is enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when things are hard, God will find a way. And when they're thirsty, he can bring water from a rock. That's an incredible story, by the way. That just referenced the story. The actual story is really good. Yeah. He takes his staff and he hits it.
That's really good. And if you ever find yourself struggling with thinking, I think the biggest thing is the fact that, God doesn't want us looking at ourselves and thinking that we are all it, or that we can provide everything we need for ourselves. And in the truth, everything that we have comes from him. And so if we can, that whole verse was that you never say to yourself, I have done this.
That's right.
But
we don't lay around and going, okay, yeah. So I love what Mark Batterson says. He says, work like it depends on you, pray like it depends on God.
That's good.
So yeah, go and do your work and work
Mhm.
hard and achieve, you know.
Yeah, that does
your
not
goals.
mean sit on your
Yeah.
butt. And
So
not do
work
anything.
as if it depends on you, but pray as if it depends on God.
Yeah.
And so
That's
it's
good.
both. You work, but man, you got to pray because you got to depend on God.
That's good.
Speaking of farming, then, because farmers are out in the field,
Yeah.
the whole story of agriculture is like they put the seed in, but everything depends on God. Like they're just like,
Mhm.
the Lord is the one who brings life out of that dead seed and brings the nutrients, the sun and the water and the rains. See, you're complaining about the rain, and that's what feeds the seeds.
It is. I think our farmer friends though would say
Feeds
that
the
they'd like to
seeds.
be in the field though.
I said feed the seed.
Yeah, you rhymed. Okay.
I'm gonna use that someday. Feed the seed.
All right. Have a great Thursday. Have a wonderful day.
Sometime when you hear me say feed the seed, go, I heard that first on the Brew on April 8th.
Yep.
So anyway, so read your Bibles. I got caught up. So if you're behind and you haven't read your Bible in a while, you know what I did last night? I sat by a campfire and I put on my audio Bible and I just sat there and listened.
All right. All the hair product, ladies. All the hair product today.
One more thing for you, Joy. Ham salad.
That's so gross.
Have a great day, everybody.
Happy
Share the
Thursday.
Brew. Oh yeah, share. Did we say that?
No.
Share.
Share the Brew.
You know what else we didn't do?
What?
We didn't even have our stinking logo up there.
Oh.
Boom.
Okay. I gotta go.
Frizzy day. It's
Have a
almost
good day.
it's frizzy. It's not Frizzy Friday. It's Frizzy Thursday.
Okay. It's Frizzy Thursday.
See
Gotta
ya.
go to work. See ya.